take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Handing off on the draw play. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Saying. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Looking right. This one caught. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, but really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route, the catch made. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff running right. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. The sure hands. It's Johnson. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Buckeyes are on the move here. off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
To the air, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Hand off to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of that bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Try and muscle for the first down. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick completion to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense has been out there forever. The 14th play of this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting with 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic and moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. 1st down here for this offense.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a 1st down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the receiver.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Dogs looking to run some tempo here.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Humphries. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's real room. It's Humphries. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Bulldogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Motion now from the tight end. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Clock in the backfield. It's Thurman. And that will pick up the 1st down. A spot at the 38.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner out, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pop over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Only 11 seconds in the first half as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
On the ground, it's Frazier. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Cook with room to run. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Peoples. And they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. No press here. The defense backing away. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier tackled there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Now the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action, looking to throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the catch.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
No way to run up the middle. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. And you set it down after that completion.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defense coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Spinning out of the tackle. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short from the 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw it again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. We'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Sayin. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He could go across midfield at the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's that defense shifting again. And they'll run it with the draw play. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Hand off to the single back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Here's a carry for the fullback. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. The Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. That's caught. It's Wiley. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Fourth down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
On first and 10, look at the throw. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Quick pass. The catch is made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking deep to the right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Grinding away with a running game. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do. But now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down play for this offense. Grab near the sticks. It's Wiley. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
On the ground, it's Peoples. Runs through the defender. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. And he will be stuffed for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. looking downfield. It's Sayan. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And he'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on fourth down. No, he stopped short on fourth down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Grinding away on the ground. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Tight end goes in motion. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman who's too far downfield. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Worked out and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. He's looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
On first down, it's play action. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.